What is up, my dudes? This is Electrify Games that you are watching, and welcome back to the second episode of our new Minecraft survival playthrough called Electrify Survives. I hope you all are doing well, and glad to see you guys back again for another video. If you guys like this video, please be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and if you have any feedback, ideas, suggestions, please do not hesitate to leave a comment. I thank you. Now, let's get started with this video. Oh my gosh, guys, what is... Let me kill these dudes real quick. I did not notice these guys. Not very good camera work. But anyways, I have been doing a ton of fishing recently. So I got a Lure 3 fishing rod out of like this ruined temple thing in the ocean. I don't know what it's called, but they're like these small stone structures. And then from there, after only a couple casts, I got this fishing rod, and it is very good. It is almost the best fishing rod in the game. I just have to combine a couple of these fishing rods, which... yeah, I am very rich from fishing, as you can tell. I don't even have to do any enchanting on an enchantment table. I can already get some really good tools and armor from this. I also have saddles, those aren't as good. A lot of name tags, nautilus shells, very good bows that I can, and another fishing rod that I can put together. So yeah, that's nice. I also have this stuff which isn't as good, but you also get from fishing. A lot of fish that I can use for food, so that's cool. And then also, you can probably see I have these treasure maps that I also got from ruined temples, and I think that we are going to go on a treasure hunt. So let's do that right now. So guys, this is kind of funny, but it seems like the first treasure map actually leads us to a treasure that is on the like mountain that our base is on. So I'm surprised we haven't discovered it before, but it's gonna be easy to get. So looks like just have to go this way. Yeah, that would be funny if we've already found it, but I don't remember ever finding treasure here. Guys, it looks like we finally did it. After destroying half of the mountain. Let's see what's inside. Let's go. Heart of the Sea, guys. That, we can make a conduit now. That is nice. Potion of water breathing, nice. Chainmail armor, also pretty nice. Book and quill, okay, I'll take it. Oh, music disc, guys. This was totally worth it. Let me put on some of this armor real quick to save storage space. It took forever to find this thing, so I think for the next ones I'll just skip past all the looking. It is kind of ugly, but it's armor. I'll just skip past all of the searching and show you what I find inside. Nice. Another Heart of the Sea, some TNT, iron. I don't really need that. I'll leave that. Bring this. Let's see, what can I get rid of here? Get rid of that. Yeah. On to the next one. Alright guys, and here is the last treasure chest. Nice. Bunch of leads. Dang, I need to replace some stuff. How am I gonna do this? Okay. Potion of regeneration. I don't really need that. Some more name tags. Diamond. Nice. Heart of the Sea. So, I'll see you back at the base. Alright guys, that right there was a very fruitful treasure hunt, and let me tell you, even though it did take me forever to find some of those treasure chests, we did get 3 Hearts of the Sea, which are basically you can make conduits out of them, which are basically these magical crystal things that go underwater, and they help you work better underwater because you have infinite water bubbles, so you won't drown. So it's very useful, and also you can mine blocks easier, stuff like that. And then also we have this music disc, which let me see, it is called Melohi, however you say that. It's a more rare music disc, I guess, and just to reward you guys who watch to the end of the video, I will be playing that at the end of the video, so we can kind of jam out to that together. So even though we do have the conduit centers, which are the most important part of the conduit, we sadly do not actually have the other blocks that is needed for a conduit to be made underwater. So that will have to wait for now, but now we can get into the real point of this video, which is farms. In this video, we will be making lots and lots of farms. The first farm that we will be making is a creeper farm. So let's do that right now. Alright guys, before we get started building this creeper farm, I would like to tell you guys that for all these farms, or most of them, I'm following tutorials, and I will link all these tutorials in the description because that is the right thing to do. You can't just steal other people's stuff. This first one is from Skippy6 Gaming. It's basically the normal creeper farm, but with some little add-ons. Now let's get into building it. Over a day has passed since that last segment you just saw a couple of minutes ago. Why, you may ask? Well, I have been spending many hours grinding out these resources that we need for this farm. And I'm hoping that this farm actually works. If not, this would have been a very big waste, even though in the process of creating all these spruce trapdoors and buttons, I did create a new area for grinding out wood, which is nice, but it is time for a time lapse. Let's hope this works. Let's go. It is the next day, and I've been letting the creeper farm run pretty much all night. Now let's see what drops we have gotten. Oh my goodness, guys, look at all those wonderful drops. Now, if you're wondering why it isn't just gunpowder because it's technically a creeper farm, I actually modified the design a little bit so that it actually gives me water drops too. I did that so then I could get all these bones and not have to make a skeleton farm. I could also get all this food. I could get tridents, some gold, nautilus shells, all this good stuff. And it doesn't really, I mean, it does slow down the creeper spawns, but it wouldn't slow down the creeper spawns as much as if we hadn't put down all those buttons and trapdoors and had stopped the skeleton spawns and spider spawns. I know that there are no skeleton spawns and spider spawns happening because even though there are bones, there are no arrows, and there are also no spider eyes and string, which is good because I did not want to have it. I'm glad that I did not miss a trapdoor because that would have did it badly for me. But now that we have all these tridents, we can get some channeling and loyalty on these, which will be great. And now we have a bunch of gunpowder for when we have an elytra after defeating Ender Dragon to make rockets and fly around everywhere. And now we can also make a bunch of TNT, which is great. Yeah. So if you guys were wondering how this works, you just saw that time lapse. It was probably very quick and you don't really understand it unless you regularly make creeper farms. Now this is a little bit different than the regular killing chamber. It actually uses a observer circuit with pistons, and it goes infinitely unless I flick a switch and turn it off. And basically there's a trident that I threw in there, and the game does not count it as hitting things over and over. It counts it as still moving through the air, so it does not take any damage anymore, but it can go on infinitely. And if I hold a looting 3 sword, then it gives me a lot more drops, which is amazing. And I can also still get some good XP from that, even though, guys, I died while using the farm and I lost all my XP and my really good diamond sword that had, it was pretty much the best diamond sword in the game, so I'm kind of sad about that, but I can make another one, it's fine. Yeah. And then up there, that is the 3-tiered spawning area. Now the reason that this is above the ocean is because it greatly increases spawns. Since there are not many caves, or no caves in this spawning radius, that's how spawning works. Certain spawning radius, there is a mob cap, there's a mob capacity, only a certain amount of mobs can spawn. And there's only this farm in this spawning radius, so basically this is getting as many mobs as possible that could be spawned in this radius. And even though there are water mobs, even though it is hurting the creeper spawn, it isn't hurting as much as there would be if I hadn't placed down a ton of trapdoors and buttons, which are making sure there are no skeleton and spider spawns. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. The next farm we are going to be making will be a blaze farm. Before we do that, let's go and raid that nether fortress. Alright guys, let's play this safely at first. Okay, so they're over there. Okay, I'm just gonna go over this hill to see if the fortress is over this hill. Yeah, this is a very good place to spawn in the nether. This is great. Oh, some soul sand down there. I better collect that. Nice one shot. Doesn't look like he dropped blaze rod. That's fine. There's plenty more in the blaze spawner. Oh yeah, the entrance is right there. He's not shooting at me for some reason. Okay, blaze rod, nice. I've got my best bow on me. It's pretty much the best bow in the game. Some argue if mending or infinity is better. This one has mending just because I can make a lot of arrows and I'd rather have my bow last longer. But I just really don't want to fall in lava or die. That wouldn't be nice either. But oh, did I just kill that pigman? They might be aggroed at me now. That's not great. Hey, I just got a achievement. Oh shoot. No. Okay, let's try again. That was not good. I think it's possible that some of my stuff fell off the edge and into the lava. We'll have to check it out. Yeah, I definitely did aggro the pigmen, but they won't be aggroed anymore since I died. Lost XP, but that's okay. I didn't have that many levels on me, just like 7. Now, if I had like over 30 like I did when I died AFKing at the other farm, now that would have been bad. Guys, if my bow fell into the lava, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, it looks like most of my stuff made. I don't see my bow. No, you've got to be kidding me. If my bow was like the one thing that fell into the lava. Oh, shoot. Guys. This is not looking good. Oh, shoot. What the... Oh, thank you. Okay, the Nether is not safe, guys. Always keep that in mind. The Nether is the worst place in Minecraft. I can't wait for the new Nether update. Some people, you probably see other YouTubers already are playing with the Nether update. But sadly, since we are playing on Bedrock, it has not reached us yet. And I don't want to play it modded or anything like that, because that would not be the real experience. Okay, yeah. Because I am very excited to get that netherite, but we'll probably have defeated the Ender Dragon by the time that we can get netherite. But this update, this is totally changing. It is changing so much about Minecraft. Like, it's big update. Everybody in the community is pretty excited about it. I don't think the blaze would fly over them because they're pathfinding. They go to the lowest point on the ground, so they can't just like fly. I mean, they could fly, but I don't think they're. Oh, spawner! There's a spawner right there. I don't think they really fly straight up. Okay, I said I was gonna make a farm, but before I make the farm, oh shoot, this is bad. Before I make the farm, I just kind of want to make it safe, or safer than it is at the moment. Guys, this might be my second death. I'm not sure, but okay, just gotta go in quick. Okay, nice. That spawner. They might spawn outside here, but okay, yeah, that's going to be a blaze farm. I don't believe that I will film all of looting this Nether fortress on camera. I think we should stop here. We've been looting this for 13 minutes now, even though I'll probably cut some of this out. But yeah, let's jump forward to building the farm. Alright guys, before we take a crack at this farm, I would like to show you all of the good loot we ended up getting. So first off, we ended up somehow, even without looting 3, getting a Wither Skeleton Skull. Now this is amazing. This is getting us one step further to fighting the Wither, which we will probably actually do after fighting the Ender Dragon. We also got 14 Blaze Rods, 12 Diamonds, 15 Gold, 2 Iron Ingots, and then some other stuff such as Nether Wart and some bones. Time for the farm. Alright guys, here we are at the Blaze Farm. And I actually did not record making this because it just took so long and it wasn't really something I could time lapse. So I'll just show you how it works. Basically, the blaze will spawn somewhere around here. Usually they will spawn right there. And then when they land on one of those, it goes all the way around. When they land on one of those pressure plates, it will make the pistons extend and then push them farther down. See, this guy just is aggroed at me, so that's why he's not falling down. But see, he's falling down. And basically, they just fall down to lower and lower levels until they're in the kill chamber down there. But this farm is actually the thing that was giving me the most trouble and making it not work was that when I was building, whenever I broke blocks, the blocks that were broken would land on, say, one of those pressure plates. Now that would make the whole line of pistons extend. And then whenever a blaze would spawn, they would spawn in between the place. It's kind of like in between the wall and the pistons. So they were standing on that pressure plate, and they're just kind of like stuck in there, but they aren't dying. So they were building up, and it was lowering the rates of the farm, but it was also causing me a lot of lag. So I kind of fixed it, but it's still a little messed up. I'm I'm just done with this farm. I say we're gonna fix it in the next episode, but for now we are going to move on to some more agricultural based farms. Let's do that now. Today's episode has been all about farms, and we have built some pretty mega farms so far, including this massive creeper farm behind me. It's pretty cool. Now, we have only built 2 farms so far, and they've been some pretty big projects. It has been this creeper farm, which I'm loving, and the blaze farm, which I'm not loving so much. But now we finally get to relax a bit and build some agricultural farms. Now the plan is we will be hollowing out this mountain thing and making a space for a lot of farms, including a kelp farm, a sugarcane farm, small wheat farm. Let's see what else. We will be leaving space for a cactus farm. Yeah, basically a lot of farms. Oh, and also a snow farm. So, yeah. In the next episode, we will actually be making this thing more pretty. For now, it will basically be a shell. But in the next episode, we will be doing a lot of building, and one of the things we will be building will be a really cool wizard tower on top of this mountain. But that's enough talking for now. Let's get into this. And here you see all the benefits of having a creeper farm. Gotta love that TNT. Alright, my dudes. So here we have 2 layers of our sugarcane farm finished. Now we are going to be building this farm up to there, maybe even expand it down lower. But here is how it works. So basically, there are observers over here that observe when the sugarcane over here grows, and it causes all of these pistons to extend. And that causes the sugarcane to be pushed into these bars and then fall down into this stream and be pushed into these chests. And as you can see, it is already producing pretty well. This is actually a modified design of Tank Attacks. I actually had to change a lot because for some reason it was not working on Bedrock Edition. But yeah. Now you may be asking, why did I not just do the simpler and actually better zero tick farm? Well, in my opinion, zero tick farms are a little bit cheaty, and as you probably already know, those are being removed in version 1.16 because Mojang sees them as a cheat. So I just decided we'd get over with building these farms now. Now let's finish building this farm up to there. Sugarcane farm is finished, and let me tell you guys, it is producing very well. It did also decimate my iron supplies. I went on several mining trips in the middle of making this, and yeah, those pistons really take a lot of iron. But now, since we have a couple more blocks of space up here, I say we might as well build a very small ice farm. So basically, we are going to build a platform, fill it with water, and then we will just wait for it to be, since this is like the level for snow and ice, we'll just wait for all the water to turn into ice, and then we can just mine it with a silk touch pickaxe and then refill it again. So I'm going to make this platform right now. Alright, we got the ice farm finished. We've got the sugarcane farm finished, and now it's time for some pumpkin and melon farms. Alright, so I've been doing a little bit of designing, and here is the design I've come up for the pumpkin and melon farm. So I'm kind of proud of this because it is a very slim design and it fits very well into this space. It is, yeah, it's pretty slim for a pumpkin and melon farm. So basically, whenever one of these puts out a pumpkin or a melon, these observers will sense that, and then they will send a signal to this redstone and cause these, sorry, it's a bunch of lag right now, cause these pistons to extend and push the pumpkin or melon or break it, and then that will make it flow into this hopper, which will then put it into this chest. And I don't know if we will see any get produced because pumpkins and melons take a very long time to grow, so that is why we will be building it all the way up to there. But sadly, we are pretty much out of time for this episode. We have gotten a lot done, but I think I will have to finish this farm and then also a very small snow farm off camera. I'll show you how it turns out in the next episode. And also in the next episode, we will be turning this mountain into a wizard's tower and also doing a lot of other cool building projects. But also, I promised you guys that we would play that music disc at the end of the video. So thank you for you guys who have stayed to the end. Let's do that now. Alright guys, we got our music disc playing in the background, and now we are finally ready, or about ready to end this episode. But I gotta show you guys some stuff around the base real quick, because some changes have happened. I bet you guys don't know how much off-camera work goes into one episode. First off, we have a growing diamond pile from all of the off-camera mining. We have a lot of pillager raiders just because I hate those guys and I kill them a lot. Pretty cool, another portal, you probably already saw that. But big change was we changed the way up and down into this bottom area. You know how water streams and some hay bales hidden underneath these carpets so that we do not take any fall damage when we fall down here. We have some newly enchanted diamond armor. We are actually not that far from fighting the Ender Dragon, which I'm very happy about. We have lots of enchanted tools, 2 of the best bows in the game, pickaxes we're working on, a shovel, nice enchanting area down here. This is my little bedroom I have made. So yeah, you probably saw, I'm wearing this random golden armor that I've picked up from different mobs, but yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I will see you guys next Saturday when I upload. Alright guys, I just finished editing and I know that this is getting uploaded even later than I just said. Some stuff came up and I had to take a break for a couple of days from YouTube. So yeah, and then I also finished editing this video once, and then for some reason through the whole editing process I had never saved it. So then somehow, the programmer I was using crashed. The whole video got deleted. So I just finished editing it again. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying till the end. And please, subscribe.